Hey guys, welcome back to Aesthetically Imagined. Today we are filming our bullet journal setup for the month of January 2021. Our theme for January is something that we both love very much, which is coffee. This weather is perfect for getting cozy with a blanket and a mug of something warm. For our title page, I started off by writing Hello 2021 on the very top left corner of the page. I used my Tombow soft tip pen in order to get clean calligraphy strokes. Then I went ahead and drew out 2 lines towards the middle of the page. Right above the first line, I'm going to write out January. I started off using a simple font with a lavender marker, and then I went over it in calligraphy. Underneath the bottom line on the right hand side, I'm going to draw out a mini calendar so I can have an overview of the month. I wrote out the initials of the days of the week, and I gave them a backsplash with my lavender brush tip pen. Next, I'm going to fill in the space between the 2 lines by drawing out a little coffee shop. So I started with the door and I wrote out welcome on top, and next to it I'm drawing a window, and through it you can see a seating area, a little plant, and of course some coffee. I colored this page using a mix of color pencils and pens. I used a bunch of different colors, but mainly I tried to focus on purples, blues, and browns. You can't exactly tell in this video, but I'm actually using a new journal that we bought for our 2021 Plan With Me videos. It has a wine-colored leather cover, and I'm in love with how it looks and feels. Moving on to our next section, I'm going to do a planner layout. I usually incorporate boxes or dividers, but today I'm going to do something a little different. Using both pages, I'm going to write out the days of the week. And then with my brush tip pen, I added some bookmark shaped designs. Over that, I added a variety of coffee doodles. I then went back into the days of the week and I added a backsplash using a light brown color. And lastly, to fill in this section, I added some things that we need to get done this month. For our next page, I'm going to do a mood tracker. I colored the very top of the page with a light brown. I then wrote out mood tracker, but I totally spelled the word tracker wrong. I didn't want to redo the whole page, so I just added the letter C above the A, and I kind of tried making it look like it's part of the designer style. And then underneath, I'm doing a little coffee bean border, and I drew out 31 coffee mugs for each day of the month. I drew out a scale on the side of the page and labeled it from good to bad. On our next page, I'm going to add something new, which is a gratitude log. I usually don't put these in my setups, but after everything that we've been through in 2020, I thought it would be really helpful to have something that helps us focus on what we're grateful for. So I started off by drawing a banner on the top of the page, and I wrote out gratitude log. I repeated the same style where I use a simple font and then I go over it in calligraphy. Right under the banner, I wrote January 2021 and then I numbered down the page. So the idea here is to write down one thing that you're grateful for every day. So I filled in the first one with something that Serena and I are both very grateful for, which is all of you guys that watch our videos and continue to support us. Moving on to our last section for this month's setup, I'm going to do a quote. I decided to go with good ideas start with brainstorming, but great ideas start with coffee. Next to the word ideas, I drew out a little light bulb, and then for the word brainstorming, I wanted to do a little play on words. So I tried to write storming in a stormy font, if that makes any sense. And then I drew a cloud or a thought bubble around the word brain. And then from the M in storming, I drew out some lightning striking. On the other side of the page, I kept it relatively simple. Next to the word coffee, I drew out a coffee mug with some steam coming out of it. And then I went back into the other page to finish up my storm with some waves. So that is it for a 2021 January bullet journal setup. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've made it this far into the video, go ahead and comment down below what your favorite part was. Thanks for watching and see you guys next month.